November 1st, 5 a.m. The sun is just rising over the horizon of the Indian Ocean. The water is calm, the air is warm, a tempting silence hangs over the sea. But this calm is a lie. Not far away, 735 speedboats tear across the surface of the water. Small, fast, scattered, their outboard engines scream. They carry no clear flags, they have no central command, but they have one powerful advantage: just numbers. Somali pirates, in the largest swarm attack in their history, are moving toward an unknown target. But let's change one thing, something that shouldn't be here. Out of the morning fog near the coast, something appears that breaks the rules of the sea. A 2025 Arleigh Burke-class guided missile destroyer. 9,000 tons of steel, 509 feet long, no sails, and no fear of the ocean. What happens when the most advanced destroyer in the world is left alone, facing 735 speedboats? Can sheer numbers sink technology? Or is this just a hunt where the hunters don't yet realize they are the ones being hunted? Let's see exactly what has entered this battlefield. 4 gas turbines generate over 100,000 horsepower, pushing the steel predator across the water at 35 miles per hour, faster than any attacking boat coming toward it. Its main gun, a 5-inch Mark 45, fires 127mm explosive shells up to 24 kilometers away, 20 rounds per minute, with a level of accuracy the human mind can barely imagine. Below deck, there are 96 vertical launch cells packed with SM-6 missiles, capable of destroying targets that cannot even be seen. And at the closest line of defense is a system called phalanx, the last sound any boat hears before it dies. 4,500 rounds per minute. No emotion, no hesitation. Above all of this is the AN/SPY-6 radar, an eye that sees through fog, smoke, and even total darkness. Where pirates search for prey with the naked eye, this ship sees all 735 targets at the same time. 5:02 a.m. The Combat Information Center comes alive. Screens fill with small, fast, chaotic dots. 735 surface contacts. The algorithms react instantly. Speedboats, swarm attack pattern, distance closing. The captain doesn't hesitate. Full speed. The destroyer turns, the water parts, the steel hull surges forward, as if friction itself doesn't apply. The 5-inch gun locks on, but this is not a battle of big guns. This is a close range fight. The first boats close in to 10 kilometers. Men are standing, RPGs on their shoulders, heavy machine guns ready. They shout, they fire. The first RPG rockets splash into the water, falling dozens of meters short. And then, Phalanx wakes up. The sound is like nothing familiar. Not a cannon firing, not an explosion. It sounds like a chainsaw built by hell itself. In less than 3 seconds, the first boat is torn into tiny pieces. The second boat doesn't even get a chance to turn. The third boat doesn't explode, it disappears. The pirates scatter, but that is exactly what the destroyer expects. No matter where they go, the radar sees them. No matter which path they choose, a weapon system is waiting. Now the 5-inch gun joins the fight, not aiming at single boats, but at groups. Each shell wipes out several boats at once. The water boils, fuel burns across the surface of the sea. A Seahawk helicopter lifts off from the deck. From above, this no longer looks like an attack. It looks like a mass escape. The helicopter cuts off routes, feeds coordinates, and the hunt is completed. Boats that reach 3 kilometers never make it to 2. The closer a boat gets, the faster it dies. Numbers, once their strength, are now just a waiting line for death. By 6:30 a.m., more than 650 boats are either sunk or burning. The remaining ones shut off their engines. Some jump into the water. Some just stop and stare. By 7 o'clock, the sea becomes quiet again. But this time, the silence is real. Fuel slicks, floating wreckage, calm water, as if it never witnessed anything at all. The destroyer slows down. More than half of its ammunition is still untouched, and not a single missile was fired. And then later reports the Somali survivors tell a story that sounds like a legend. A ship with no sails, no fear, a ship that commanded the sea. And the real question is this: if this was just a single destroyer, what will future wars really look like? And if you're curious to know what would happen if a pro-level strategic player commanded the American Civil War, Watch the video on your screen right now.